It's Mr. Grable. We are going to be going over math, fourth grade, chapter 1's test, questions 13 through 16. So, right away, this is a challenging question. And as I was telling my students today, when you get to a problem like this, especially number 13 on a test, and you may need a break. So this is definitely tough. So when you get to a problem like this with lots of words, big numbers, a whole bunch of drop downs, and you're feeling frustrated, take a break. Go ask to get a drink of water. Take a couple of minutes at your desk. Take some deep breaths. You got this. All right. So a college baseball team had 3 games in April. Game 1, watch me label, game 1 had an attendance of this number. So 17,433. Just going to write it down. Game 2. You notice that I'm putting a G2 for game 2. You don't want to just write down the number. Because the numbers kind of all get mushed up. So you want to label it the best that you can. Then game 3 had an attendance of that many people. That's pretty low, G. All right, game 3 had 14,550 people. I don't know if I'm going to add, subtract, or what's going on yet, but I always line up my place for it. Now it says order the games from least to greatest. So least to greatest. So I'm going to do that right now. The least number, the smaller number, will go on top. Make sure that you're not flipping them. All right. So the next would be game 1. The thousands place tells me, right? Because the 10,000s was tied with that 1. And then the greatest here. From least to greatest, they are least was game 3. And then 17,000, that went with game 1. So much easier when I had it labeled like this. Going back and reading the sentences is confusing. And then game 2 was the greatest. And then you got to make sure that you're picking it. And make sure that you are picking the correct symbols here. It's not this one, right? Least to greatest, it's got to be this one. Yep. And Pac-Man's eating the bigger number. So you definitely want to make sure that Pac-Man's eating the bigger number. So least would go first, greatest at the end. So it's that. All right. Let's go. Let's check it. And let's go on to the next question. Question 14. Here we go. Caden made a 4-digit number with a 1 in the thousands place. So let me make my 4 digits. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, back to making those place value graphs, right? So he's got a 1 in the thousands spot, a 9 in the ones place, a 5 in the tens place, and a 3 in the hundreds place. I know I was going through that kind of quick, but that's it. Lots of times kids do this, though. They do this. They're like 1,953. They're not paying attention at all to the words here. So make this place value chart. Will make your teacher happy. Okay? And you type in your answer. 1,000. Put that comma 359. Here the 8. We'll check it. Awesome. Question 15. Enter the value of the underlined digit. So right away, I know I'm going to write down value on my pink sheet. Show your work. You write down the number. Make sure that you're writing down the correct number. Make sure that you're copying correctly. It wants the value of it. So that's in the tens place. So 8 tens is 80. So I put the value right underneath it, and I just type in 80. Talking a lot about value, what that digit actually represents, what it actually means. All right, last problem for now. So we got a table here. How many more acres were grown in 1996 than 1986? So how many more tells me to subtract. Subtracting something. Subtracting acres. Lots of times kids have been wanting to subtract the years. And then they get 10. Well, that is 10, but that's 10 years. The difference there is 10 years. I want the number of acres, the acres. So we're not subtracting years, we're subtracting the acres that go with the year. So 1996, we have 656,872 acres. In 1986, we have this number, 466,293. So don't be in such a rush, man. Make sure that you're reading the words. We're paying attention to the acres here. All right. Starting the ones place. 2 take away 3. Can't do it. Go next door. Yo, 7. What's up? Can I borrow one? Sure. Here you go. 12 take away 3 is 9. 6 minus 9. Can't do it. So we go, yo, 8. Can I borrow one? Sure. Here you go. 16 take away 9 is 7. The hundreds place, 7 take away 2 is 5. Just bring my comma straight down. 6 take away 6 is 0. 5 take away 6. I can't do it. Yo, 6, can I borrow one? Sure, here you go. 15 minus 6 is 9. And 5 take away 4 is 1. So I know I went through that kind of quick, but pause it and rewind it if you need to. I love using that words. Yo, 7, can I borrow one? Yo, 8, can I borrow one? Sure, here you go. It's a great thing to say in your head as you practice for the test. So the next video will be the last couple of questions for this chapter. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye.